Battle Through the Heavens, Chapter 122, The Destructive Power of the Flame-Splitting Wave Ruler. Having pushed his limits to achieve a critical breakthrough, Xiaoyan finally emerges from his secluded training, more dangerous than ever before. As he begins to navigate the treacherous mountain range, the ripples of his presence reach the ears of his old rivals. In a darkened hall, the wolf-head mercenaries are beginning to realize that something is hunting their men in the shadows.
The air in the hall was cold. Men sat in the shadows, their faces hard. Mu Li leaned back, his eyes dark with the memory of his loss. At the head of the long table, Mu She tapped a steady rhythm against the wood. The sound was like a heartbeat in the silence.
"I just got word," she said. "A scout team went into the magical Beast Mountain range today. They never came back. Probably a beast," Mu Li said. He didn't look up. "Things die in those mountains every day."
She was the leader of the wolf-head mercenaries for a reason. He narrowed his eyes.
"No blood, no signs of a fight. My men found the area they were supposed to watch, and it was clean. Unless they both decided to jump off a cliff at the same time, someone killed them and hid the bodies." "You think it was Xiaoyan?"
Mu Li sat up, his brow furrowing.
"I fought that kid. He is a 2-star doja. There is no way he took out 2 5-star guards before they could fire a signal. It is impossible."
"Maybe, but tomorrow we double the search in that area. I do not like loose ends."
Mu Li nodded, though he looked annoyed.
"What about that stone box from the cave? Have we cracked it?"
Mu Shi gripped the edge of the table, his knuckles turning white.
"The boy has the key. My best locksmith in Qingshan town says it is hopeless without it. That box sat in a cave with 70,000 gold and rare herbs. Whatever is inside must be worth a fortune."
Mu Li licked his lips. His eyes flashed with greed.
"And the little fairy doctor? What do we do about her?" "We do not touch her yet."
"Mu," she replied.
"The mercenaries in town love her. If we move openly, they will turn on us. No, we will be smarter. Tomorrow, you will start a rumor. Tell everyone she found the legacy of a great master in that cave. Tell them she is hiding an Earth-class Dao technique."
Mu Li started to grin.
"Greed is a powerful thing. Those lone mercenaries will tear her apart trying to get it." "Exactly. Once her protectors abandon her to save their own skins, she will be ours for the picking."
Mu Shi rubbed a scar behind his ear. He looked troubled.
"The girl is a nuisance. It is the boy, Xiaoyan, who worries me. He is not even 20, and he is already a 2-star doge. He hides his strength and stays calm when most men would scream. If we do not kill him now, he will grow into something that will destroy us."
Mu Li's hand trembled. He remembered the cave. He remembered the boy's cold, calculating eyes.
"I will find him,"
Mu Li hissed.
"I will put more men on the trail and double the bounty. I will find him if I have to burn the whole mountain."
Deep in the valley, the sound of the waterfall was a constant roar. The water smashed against the rocks with a weight that shook the ground. Xiaoyan stood by the edge of the pool, staring at the wooden posts driven into the churning water. His chest tightened.
"You want me to train under that?"
Yao Lao smiled.
I told you, Earth-class Dou techniques are not for the weak. If you want this power, you pay the price. Now, give me the ruler.
Yao Lao took the heavy Xuan ruler. It weighed 1,000 pounds, but in his hand, it looked like a toy. He drifted into the air, hovering over the center of the lake. His presence changed. The air around him grew heavy, and the lake began to boil and froth. Xiaoyan held his breath. This was a true master. Yao Lao was no longer just a spirit. He was a blade, unsheathed. The spirit raised the black ruler. Strange red lines began to glow across its surface, burning like dying embers. The air warped around the metal.
Earth-class Dou technique! Flame-splitting wave ruler!
The valley exploded. A wall of heat rolled over the water, nearly knocking Xiaoyan off his feet. Yao Lao moved like a blur, appearing beneath the massive waterfall. He looked like an ant before a mountain of white water, but his aura was vast. He struck. A flash of crimson light tore through the mist. The roar of the explosion drowned out the waterfall. Rocks shattered and tumbled from the cliffs. Xiaoyan covered his ears, his mouth hanging open. When the steam cleared, the waterfall was gone. The massive flow of water had been sliced clean in half. A deep scar, 10 feet deep and 60 feet long, was carved into the stone cliff behind it. The water hung in the air for 20 seconds before it finally began to fall again.
That is the power?
Xiaoyan whispered, his heart hammered against his ribs. Yao Lao landed softly and tapped Xiaoyan's forehead. A flood of information rushed into the boy's mind. The technique was simple and brutal. Train until you can cleave the sea.
You start today.
Yao Lao said.
You will stand on those posts under the falling water. You will strike 300 times without falling. You will wear the ruler the entire time, and I am taking your recovery pills. You recover on your own, or you do not recover at all.
Xiaoyan looked at the crushing weight of the waterfall. He stripped off his shirt. His teeth gritted.
I have survived worse than a little water. For an Earth-class technique, I will bleed.
He jumped. The water hit him like a falling hammer. His feet slipped instantly, and he was slammed into the dark depths of the pool. He came up gasping, spitting out a mouthful of lake water.
I will kill you!
He screamed at the waterfall. He climbed out, his muscles already aching, and jumped again. He fell. He screamed. He climbed back up. Yao Lao sat on a rock and watched the boy struggle. A small, proud smile touched his lips.